This is Mary at the.meri.atelier, and I am going to work along with Becky on a dirty dozen. We're going to do ATCs. You can see I already have my paper measured out here. Let me move down a little. There we go. From here to here, I think I can get 45. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 45 ATCs. And Becky is using Stacy, the Pink Poodle's mixed media mashup prompts. And I'm just going to follow along with her. I'm using an older paper here that I've used for my desktop. I'm just going to watercolor. Well, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to hold it because watercolor will get smashed over. So I will hold my watercolor for another time, and I'll just watch what Becky does. While she's working, let me reach over here. Let me reach over here, and I'll show you. I was going to go shopping today, but yeah, you know what happened? It snowed. It snowed, so I stayed home. I don't like to drive in any type of, it's not bad, but I don't like driving in it. This is my little box that I'm making for the Defy auction. Yeah, I worked on that this morning. I'm going to finish up this week so that I can get it sent out. It's got a scissors in it. I'm going to make a little cluster. I've got, I'm working on the needle book. I was sewing on the needle book this morning while I was listening to Dee Dee. So yeah, this is what I've been doing in my morning streams. This has got some blue lace on it that's really kind of hard to see. Maybe if I come up and tilt toward the light. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Stop it right there, Mary. Oops, right there. It's got some lace on there. So that's really fun. It's just very light. Becky's putting her first prompt on. I'm going to hold it because watercolor for me will get buried. Where am I going to put this? Over here on my current project card. All right. So I'm just going to kind of watch Becky. And let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah, they're saying hello to everybody out there. And I kind of taped my charger together. I'm hoping it's going to last until I get a new one. So Becky's just smearing watercolor on hers, but I'm going to hold off on mine. I suppose I could use liquid acrylic, or inks, but I'm going to hold off. We'll do watercolor on a later prompt. I might do a wild card down here, 1 or 2. We'll see. She really doesn't give us wild cards, but I'll make up my own. Wild Rebel. Just in case I want to go off on my own path. And I don't know what happened to my spray. I think it fell over the cliff. I have to retrieve it yet. I hope I don't need it. So, I've been working the last couple of streams on my Defy auction, but tonight, this is Wednesday night, I'll be with Sharon Marlowe. And her channel is Sharon, S-H-A-R-O-N, space Marlowe, M-A-R-L-O-W, at 7 o'clock. She's invited me to StreamYard with her on Wednesday night. So I will be doing that at 7 o'clock Central. And I am going to work on finishing up these ATCs. These are for the Mod Appreciation Month. And I have a video of how I worked on these. You did not see them at this point, but I swear I can't get that video going. It's really frustrating me. I can't upload it on my mobile, so I put it on my drive and I just downloaded it to my computer. Now I got to upload it into YouTube. So hopefully I can get that done before the light. Well, I can put it in between. Okay, I think she's ready for the next prompt coming up here. Oh, she's putting some on her extra ATCs there. So folks are coming in to her stream. Yeah, it snowed out, so I stayed home. I'll go tomorrow. Now, Becky is going to be working on finishing up her envelope journal tomorrow. So I'll probably just have to catch up on that later. And Dee Dee, I watched Dee Dee this morning after the fact. She was a Society of Idea Collectors. I'm going, oh no, I missed Dee Dee's Society of Idea Collectors. But she gave a homework assignment, so I'll be doing that because I love the Society of Idea Collectors. I'm waiting for Becky to get done with her prompt 1. It seems like she goes awfully fast when I'm working with her, but now I'm just kind of waiting for her. She's drying. I'm going to come back to watercolor. I'm not going to put it on first thing because I'll just cover it up. What a waste. What a waste of watercolor. I'll cover it all up. So I'm waiting. Yeah, she's drying everything. I got my phone off over here. It is charging. Oh, she's going to get some paper towels. I used my last paper towel this morning. Uh-oh, I should have got up and got some more. I'll grab some Kleenex if I need them. It's going to be a busy day for me today. I streamed this morning. It's at 4:30 to 7:30, and then I worked on my little needle case, watched Dee Dee, and here's Aunt Beck, and then I'll be with Sharon this afternoon. So it's going to be a busy day for me. She's sopping up the extra water on her sheet. She's getting ready for prompt 2. So I'm going to hold prompt 1. I might do a wild card. If I do, I'll put wild. Yeah. All right. Ready, Beck. Ready. She's going to pull the next one. I'm ready. Ready. No. Number 2. Acrylic paint. See, I'm glad I didn't water down some acrylic. So I have this pretty blue right out here on my desk, and that's what I think I'm going to use. But yeah, ACRYLIC. But Becky's not sure she's going to do a live next week. And so we're gonna put some acrylic paint on here. I just want to water it down. I want this side over here really watery because I want this over here to show through. And I'm not too much into drips. Ew, how about a few splatters on me? Yeah, mine's going to be across the whole page. I'm glad I got a start on it before she did, because she usually, when I'm working with her, she speeds along. I might smush this up with a piece of paper. And of course, I don't have one available, so I'm this. Yeah. Let's just open it up. And it's my list. Of course we'll use it. Why not? I'll have to dry it too before I can write prompt 3 on it. Oh, I'm pretty happy with that. We'll set it over here while I'm drying. Acrylic paint, that was pretty easy, wasn't it? I think she's doing spring ATCs. No, she just says ATCs episode 1. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. I might want to dry this list off. Well, she didn't finish her shadow box project. You get an incomplete on that, Becky. She did give it a try, though. I'll give her an E for effort. An I and E. I-E, incomplete effort. I don't know if she's listening to this or not. If she comes back and listens. Mina did the shadow, no, Mina did the illustrated alphabet. She did a really nice job on it. Mitzi did the shadow box. Did a really cool job of the shadow box project. Mitzi did. Yeah, I'm not doing as many challenges this year because everybody's doing challenges and journals. I'm doing my gem journal. But I don't think anybody's doing gem journals with me. So I've kind of given up on projects as far as challenges because everybody else is doing them and we all get. So to heck with that. To heck with that. Go get your own inspiration. There's too much inspiration going on. To heck with that. Now, if I get these done, I haven't sent out the other ATCs yet, except for to the mods. Those of you who requested those other ATCs, if I get these done, I'll just pop one of these in there with them on the other side. How is that for? All right, I'm ready. Ready, Aunt Beth. I'm keeping up with you today. See, look, I even have an art journal page started over here. Okay, Aunt Beth. Ready. Okay. Janet says, coffee. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning and I can't drink anymore. I'll be awake all night. Now, what is she doing now? I don't know what she's doing. She's doing some more acrylic, I guess. Oh, on her little cards. Where's my battery charger? 78. Is it getting lower? Is it even charging? I don't know if it's charging. All right. Ready for the next prompt. I think it's charging. It says it's charging. Let's go look at my settings. I don't need that. Let's go to battery. Device care. It's slowly charging, I think. Battery charging. It'll be fully charged in 6 hours. My charger is going out on me. 7 o'clock, Sharon Marlowe tonight. Next prompt. I am too. I'm done. Gesso. Well, you know, I don't have gesso. Well, do I have gesso? I've got some. Well, I guess I'll put a little. That's glue. I don't know what I did with my gesso. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Well, I didn't put watercolor on mine. She's saying gesso can be pretty. And I think my gesso is out in the other room. I don't think I put it back on here when I brought this cart in. Did I? No. I put the glue on. Well, I'm going to use white paint because I don't have gesso. Just pretend this is gesso. Just pretend. Let's see, I need a scraper card. And we'll use this. Those are needle threaders. Oh, come on. By the time I find my scraper cards. And of course, let's use this. We'll just use, oh, you know what I could use? Where is it? I got a squeegee here. We'll use a squeegee. We'll use that. All right. And I'm going to put it right up here. And I'm going to pull it down or across. And of course, it just about puts white across everything. It's a very thin layer. Yeah, I get a little on the sides here. Come on, just a little. On the ends. All right, that should be enough. Let's scrape it. Scrape it. Okay, and since this is a very, very thin layer, and I happen to have a towel out here from this morning. Let's go ahead and give this a quick dry. It's almost dry anyway, but what's this? Let's give it a quick dry. I've lost my lines. So I try to redraw them in there while she's taking Bernadette out. So I'm going to put my lines back in here real fast. As many as I can. That's quite all right, Beck. It's a good time for me. I'm going to put my lines back in here. There. Here. Just to give me a sense of where things should be. One more up here. Up in here. Right up in there. Right there. By golly, I might get them all back on here by the time she gets back. Maybe not, but I'm going to try. Oops, that was a little crooked. That doesn't matter. It'll get painted off. Now here she comes. That's okay, Beck. We didn't mind at all. Here. Here. And I got a calf in my mouth. Here. There. Here. Here. Oops. She's drying. She's drying her page, so I'm okay. I'll get it done here by the time she gets done. Move it over a little so there. There. Good little Bernadette gave me time to do this. I love little Bernadette. There we go. Yeah, she's ready to do the next. More paint. More paint. More paint. Doesn't say how. Well, in keeping with spring, let's put some dots of green on here. She's going to dry hers, so I've got time to do this. I'm just putting dots of green, and then I'm going to come in and I think I'm going to scrape it too. Let's put some green up here. I think I'll scrape the green too. Just scrape across here with my squeegee. I don't use this a lot, but let's use it. Ooh. Ooh, I'm loving this. Ooh. Nice, Mary, nice. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go this way. I wanted to get more in there. There we go. She says hers is starting to get a mermaid feel. That's kind of, mine kind of looks mermaidy too, but I'm not into mermaids, I have to tell you. Mermaids aren't my thing. Sea is not my thing. I guess because I'm a Nebraskan, we don't live along the water. Ocean. I'm pretty happy with that. And I've got a lot of white because of the gesso, so I don't know. I'm going to come in with more color here, I think. It looks like white paper. Got a little blue and spots in there. Yeah, I think that's pretty dry. And I just used this paint was out on my desk. I didn't have to go digging for it. So let's check. You know, I could put my watercolor on now. Gesso, more paint. You know what I have? It's this metallic. Annie V sent me these. Let's do some of those in that white. This is gesso from my tails this morning. Let's do some golds. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, this is rub-on. I'm sorry, this is not watercolor. This is rub-on. Oh, man, did I blow that? Rub-on. We're going to pretend this is watercolor. Let's get some other colors here. They're going to pretend this is watercolor because it looks like watercolor. I just saw their metallic rub-ons. We got red, green, and blue. I should probably put some more blue in there, maybe. Blue. Yeah. Blue. I don't know anything about these, if they'll get soluble or not. But I'm going to put some of those on here. We'll see what goes with them. It's kind of a mix it with the red there and get kind of a purple color. I'm liking this. I am liking this. This is my watercolor. Shh, don't tell. We'll just pretend. Ooh, that's pretty, Becky. She's talking about doodling on wipe-off paper. And she cut a butterfly out of it. Oh, I'm buffering. I'm buffering. This gets rid of a lot of that white on there. It gets my finger all blue, but Yeah. Alrighty. Here's my watercolor. Shh. Doesn't that look like watercolor? Yeah. I think I got it on every one. Maybe a little bit more down here. All right. We'll use that. We're going to call that watercolor. What happened to my list? I put it over here. Okay, so I did that. We did watercolor, acrylic paint, gesso, and more paint. I don't think this will move with water. So, gosh, let's see if I can get some of that off of my hands. That might move with a baby wipe. That might move with a baby wipe. Ready for number 5. Texture paste. Texture paste. And she's going to use a stencil. I don't think I'm going to use a stencil. I think I'm just going to, because I have no idea what my texture paste is looking like today. Let's get the lid open. Well, it's pretty. I got too much water in it the last time. So I'm going to, if this is made out of Mod Podge, not water, acrylic paint. I think I put too much paint or so. I put too much liquid in it, but it's baby powder and I ran out of thin texture paste. And I'm just going to, here it's white again. Let's see if I can't mix a little of that with glue. And let's do it on a piece of, oh, where's my wax paper? Let's do a little on wax paper here. I'm tired of white. Everything's white. There's Dawn. Okay, let's put some on here. See, it's really goopy. And let's put some blue paint in there. It'll make a light blue. Sort of a gray blue. Sort of a grayish blue. It's not that pretty blue that I like. Let's get that pretty cobalt blue out. Let's put this over here. Alrighty, this is what I'm going to use for my texture paste. I'm going to do scraping. Let's get some more of this off of my brush, off of my palette knife here, into my, I'm going to scrape the other way on this. And I just want it thin because it'll dry faster if it's thin. Now, it makes it look like a winter day, spring and March day, really. Because you know how March is kind of bringing on the spring rains. Maybe I'll get a blue color, a pretty blue paper. Now, she's moving along. I better move. I'm keeping up with you, Becky, but you might be ahead of me here because I had to mix in my color. Yeah, I'm missing the middle there. Let's scrape some in there. I hope I get some tissue. I'd love to put some of that Tim Holtz tissue on there. I might use it as a wild card. I could really see some of that Tim Holtz tissue in here. Some of that bird tissue. Most of the time. There we go. Okay, let's dry this off, or pull off as much as I can. I'll put it in the water for now. Let's put that away. And let's give it a dry. I said give it a dry at the same time she did. Now this is a very thin texture paste, but it is texture paste. Doesn't that look like a rainy March day? I think it does. I'm ready for some tissue paper on these. I'm going to kind of smooth out these where it's almost too thick. Yep. Looks like a March day to me. Like it can get ready to have a spring rain. She's seeing mermaids with hers. My sea would be pretty choppy seas. Pretty choppy seas if I did mermaids. So I'm going to do rainy days. Rain days. Yeah. Clean my hands off a little bit more. I think she's going to call the next prompt here. Is that my pen? That isn't the pen. Where's my pen? All right, Beck, we're ready for 6. Ready, ready, ready. Water soluble crayons or markers. Well, let's do the water soluble super tips. They're water soluble. Let me get them. Water soluble super tips. They're over here. Yeah. Water soluble super tips. That's what I'm going to use. And I don't know how they're going to work on here because I got so much yuck on there already. So We'll see, Becky. We'll see. I need a bright color is what I need. Green. Let's put some greens in there. That'll work. What else can I use? I don't want orange. I'm about out of the yellow. I don't think the yellow will work too well, but we'll try it. We'll try it. Yeah. My yellows aren't that great. I think my greens are going to be the best. Yeah, I have to tell you, I'm ready for some new ones, I think. I'm just going to color as much of this white as I can with the green water soluble. And maybe bring out some of that March green just peeking through. That's how it happens in March. It just, you know how the grass just starts getting green. The rains are coming and yeah. There's really a lot of yellow ochre yet too, but I don't know if I want to put that on here. I'm going to put more green in there. Now she's working on a 9 by 12 sheet. I'm working on an 18 by 24, so mine is about twice as large as hers. So I have to work fast when I work with Becky. And I really do think that's helped me with my JB5s, because when I did that JB5 last Friday night, they're going, Mary, you can have 5 minutes. You can have 5 minutes each session. And I'm going, 45 seconds a page. I'll sit and go to sleep. So I think I've really improved with doing these, my speed with doing these dirty dozens and pick 10s, especially when I work large. Yeah. So, and we've got coughing going on in the other room. Yeah, that's part of the process. Sorry about that. I'm really happy with this. I don't think the light blue will show up too much. Yeah, it's showing up a little. Becky wants to live with her sewing for a while. Oh, you could do a dirty dozen sewing game. That would be fun. Yeah, you do what you want, Beck. Do what you want. Ooh, this is pretty. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I'm just smoothing out all that color I put on there. I'll have to dry it. Well, that's a lot of wet there. Let's strip it down. And smooth it out. Becky says she's going crazy with hers. All right, let's dry it. I think that's good enough. Let's dry it. I want to keep up with Beck. I got rid of a lot of the white. Now this over here on this side is the ATC ends right there. There's about 1.5 inches that won't be used. Now, if Becky doesn't do any more dirty dozens for a while, she's talking about going and doing fabrics and sewing. I might do some dirty dozens on my stream because I do enjoy them. I'm not much of a sewer. Although I made that needle case this morning, I'm putting the little stitches in it. I did that while the Price was Right was blaring. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this, Becky. I need a brighter blue on it, but we'll see what happens next. Becky's still putting color on hers. Okay. There we go. I keep throwing my pen back down here and I keep forgetting which one it is. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah. That'll work. Let's put these over here. Okay. We're ready for the next prompt. Yeah, if Becky goes and sews, then I'll probably do more dirty dozens. I can still see my line there. I don't know for how long. Okay, we did 6. I used, what did I use for watercolor? Oh, my metallic. Don't tell. RO rub-on. You can't even tell. Well, there's some you can tell what. Yeah, you can tell some that I put on there. Acrylic paint, gesso, more paint, texture paste, water soluble crayon, or markers. I did my super tips. There we go. All righty, we're ready to move on, Beth. We're ready. We're ready. Yeah. $11, $12. Yeah, see, I got start the book journal pages here. I could put some of those pretty happy mails I got. All right, we're ready. Oh, she's going to dry. Yep, they're going to be cut up into artist trading cards. I sure could use some Tim Holtz tissue on this, though. I hope it's tissue or book paper or something, because that's what I want to put on here next. That's what I want to use. Ink. I've got plenty of ink. Let's go get my FW inks. And I am wanting, I wonder if I could do a yellow on here. A gold would look pretty, wouldn't it? Inky gold or yellow. Let's see what I have. I'm looking. yellow here. Let's do this yellow. It is, oh, it's copper. This is calligraphy ink. I don't know if I want to use calligraphy ink. I want, it's a pretty color, but I want an FW ink, an acrylic ink. How about this is, I can't see. We're going to try it. And I think I'm going to use my big brush again. Let's use the same big brush. And I have to put my earbuds back on so I can listen to Becky. And I'm working with getting those headless earbuds, those wireless earbuds. I've got them charged up, but I'm sure not getting them to work. Ooh, this is going to be pretty. Let's smear some of this around. Oh, yeah. Yeah. This is going to be pretty, Becky. Yep, this works. We're just going to smear it in there. Yeah. I guess this is gold. This is, let's see if I can read it. Something birdwing. Birdwing something. It's a pretty gold color. I need more here. You knew Mary was going to get gold in there somehow. It's probably looking shiny to you, but now this part here is extra. You knew I was going to get gold on there, didn't you? I'm going to put a little water on that. Let's get some more down here. I tend to neglect this area down in here because it's closest to me. All right. We'll put that there so I can put it back when I get done. I'm pretty happy with that. Boy, I am ready for that tissue paper. How is that the door? This is really pretty. I'm happy with mine. It needs. I got my ink on. She says, does everybody have their ink on? Sharon's calling me, and I'm in the screen, Sharon. Can't answer you now. Later. Alrighty. Later, Sharon, later. She doesn't know that I'm on the stream. Ink. Ink, ink. Pen plus gear. Which one was it? Let's put some of these back so I only have one out. So I know which ones I'm using. These. That one goes there, and these go in here. Sheesh. Mary. All right. What? Splatters or drips? Well, I think I'm going to splatter with black. I think I'm going to do splatter. I'm not going to do what she does. I'll do... Okay. Let's do some black splatter. And we want a lot of water. Okay. That seems pretty watery. Now let's get this out of the way. We can actually pull this way. Oops. Ooh, I got a lot on that one. Now I could do a 6x6 hand stitched. Ooh, I don't want to get splatter on the curtain. Get my brother mad at me. Let's move this down a little. Move it down. If I want splatter on that. Ooh, I'm liking that. I'm not liking that. She's still deciding on a color. I'm done. Let's put that in there. This is messy, so I'm just going to throw it in my wastebasket and dry. I'm going to leave it like that. Who knows what it'll be, a tree or something, I guess. Let's dry them. I'm still wanting to do that Tim Holtz tissue paper on here. And these splatters take a little bit of time to dry unless you smush them, but if I hit them with the heat gun and they start to bubble up, that just gives it texture. And I imagine I'll be working over these anyway, so. Weak charging. I know. My charging is not keeping up with the phone draining. I'm sorry. That's okay, Becky. Go get him. I'm drying all my splatters. I am ready for Tim Holtz tissue. I may put it on regardless. Becky doesn't know I'm talking to her. Look, it's starting to split. No, that's my texture paste. This is texture paste. That's texture paste. I can see some texture paste in this. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm ready for some focal images. All we've done is paint and splatter and texture paste. Let's get some images, some tissue paper or napkin. I suppose this is pretty boring to watch, but I'm waiting for Becky. I'm waiting for Becky to call the next prompt. I figured I might as well dry these while I'm waiting. She's talking about quilting and fabric and cats and dogs and animals. Excuse my hands. Okay. Oh! Why not? Becky, if you're listening, you could doodle next week. Okay, she's drying. Look, I can rub those off. Let's do that. Get another couple of Kleenexes here and play with. Use stamp. Use stamp. Use stamp. And you know, I got that stamp. I wonder if I can find it. Let's see if I can find it. Did I put it on my cart? I think I did. What, did I put it down in here? Have to find stuff. Watercolor. I think I buried it. I think I buried it. I got that one. Here. That's a text stamp. I think I buried the one I want on the bottom, of course. So we're going to use that text stamp, I think. Let me put all these others back. That's one thing about having a cart. You want to put everything in it. You want to put everything in it, and everything doesn't fit in it. Let me tell you. Everything doesn't fit. All right. We're going to use text. Honestly, everything falls. Frustrating me. You're frustrating me. Let's pick it all up. That goes up there. All right. Becky might pass me up on this one. because I need to find my ink now. I had it out. What happened to it? Oh, no. Oh, it was a neighbor. Oh. It was a neighbor of that little girl. That's sad. In Becky's area. He killed the little girl, then killed himself. Oh, yeah, I guess you can kind of see it. I need to refresh this stamp pad. Becky might pass me up on this one because it takes me a little time to do this one. Becky is talking about creating your prompts by going through your supplies. I think that's a good idea. That's a good idea to go through your supplies. Make up your own prompts. You'll be guaranteed, Becky says, to always have what you draw. She's going to pass me up here, but I'm going to finish. That's sad. That is sad. She's talking about the little girl. She's going to give another one here. I'm only half done. This is awfully dark. I need my tissue paper, some white on here, some lighter color. Man, that's sad. You can see how I just get my stamps all yucky dirty. But I use them for mixed media. She's reading chat, so I'm trying to catch up here. I find that a lot of the prompts are the same from deck to deck. Use gesso, use paint, stamp with the rubber stamp. I don't see a lot of difference. I think I might get done here before she calls the next prompt. Oh, she's going to 10. Paper. I'm going to use Tim Holtz tissue paper. I'm just dying to use it. One more. One more. Alrighty. Put this back in here. Put this in here. Paper. Paper. Splatter, use stamp paper. I'm going to use Tim Holtz paper, and I got a lot of that bird stuff, so that's what I'm going to use. Oh, I got a mess, believe me. My hands are black. My fingers are black. Yep. This is what I'm going to use. Yep. Paper. See, won't that be neat? Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. Let's tear it here. Now, I don't know which one. It's this one, I guess. Yeah. Let's just put this back in the tube. And I'm kind of discouraged that I can't find my little squeegee. But we're going to do these one at a time here. And where's my towel? I don't know where here it is. It's underneath the dryer. Yeah, let's get out my glue. And let's put these on. Mary rebels. Mary rebels. I love it. I love how she says Mary rebels all the time. Yep, I do. I'm going to have to put more glue in here, I think. She said that with a little disgust. Hey, Becky. Mary rebels all the time. She does. She does. She does. Mary rebels when something's not working and I need something else. I go do the something else, right? seems logical to me. Let's put some more glue on that. I used a lot of this glue the other day. What was I using it on? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Well, that's as good as it's going to get. There. Meri rebels all the time. I'm trying to smish out as many air bubbles as I can. And let's bring that down there. This is my paper. It didn't say I couldn't use tissue paper. There we go. Meri rebels all the time. That Meri. Meri rebels. If anybody else rebelled, it'd be, oh, just go rebel like so-and-so. It's a great thing to do. See, Meri's rebelling about the rebelling. I'll rebel if I want to. Oops, I always fold these under. Why do I always do that? It's my art, and I'll rebel if I want to. Rebel if I want to. You'd rebel too if it happened to you. It's my art party, and I'll rebel if I want to. Who sang that? I'll rebel if I want to. You'd rebel too if it happened to you. See, I don't think anybody listens to me this far into the stream, so I get saying things I probably should keep my mouth shut. I'll rebel if I want to. You'd rebel too if it happened to you. I think a lot of people don't listen far into my streams this far on prompt 10. Boy, it really covered up a lot, but there's stuff on the underneath. There's stuff on the underneath. You can see a lot of the text under there, I think. Get a lot of the glue on there. And I don't have to worry about the very end of this. Well, I need to move it over a little. Yeah. Yeah. I never get bored with art. Never get bored doing my art. I have to change to different projects, but art never bores me. She's ready for the next one, and I'm still gluing down here. I'm covering up an awful lot here, but I just dying to use this paper. I might go in and put some, I don't know what I want to do. She's pulling 11. Oh, is she spinning? Did I lose her? No, I think she's doing something. Reading that. Did she read 11? Did she read 11? All right, while she's doing that, I'm going to give this a quick dry. I need to put more glue in there. I don't think she's called 11 yet. She's working Deco Art Americana. I got some Hobby Lobby stuff. I'm going to use it when I... using my clothespin to get those air bubbles out. Really wet. Number 8. Good. Yeah. All in all for now. Tape. 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 Paper. Tape or paint or ink spray. I've had enough paint and ink spray. Although I might do a little of both, but I'm going to do some washi tape. What shall I do? I kind of like that. It's nice and floral. Some blue. Some green. Some pretty blues. So I need kind of a pinkish color. Let's do that. And let's get out of, oh my cart is a mess. I swear I straighten this card out every day and it's the next day it's a mess again. So I'm just going to put various washi tape on here in various spots. And this is that sticky stuff. Let's start with this. 12. She's going to pull 12. Oh, she's at it. Add porous elements. Add words or quote. Add words or quote. And I'm doing tape. Okay, let's pull this up. Tape. I'm just going to put tape where I want here. See if I can find the beginning of this. I think I had trouble with this before. Where's the beginning? Here, here. Where did I do that? Already in here. Let's do another one. Let's put one here. There we go. And one in there. You can tell that glue stick is that sticky one. I don't know what's with my glue. I don't know what's with my glue. My my E6000 glue this morning was horrible, gummy. And I just bought that last week. It didn't have enough time to get old and gummy. So it must have been that way off of the... Yeah, I need a blue. I need a blue up over in this corner. That sticks on my hands. I'll probably be coating these because I just want this washi tape to stick down. And I'm not convinced that this tape is going to hold, this glue stick's going to hold it. It'll hold it in place. And this is coming up. Let's tear this. Let's glue this down here. Let's glue it down in here if I can. Glue that down. There we go. Now, let's set this aside. And we've done a blue. How about this pretty green? Let's do some of this. If I can find this Walmart washi tape is kind of hard to find the starts, but once you find it, it goes okay. Come on. I know you're here. Sometimes if you look for a change in pattern, sometimes it's hard to see, but if you look for a change in pattern, right there. Now, let's dry my palette knife off. She's cutting hers into ATCs already. Oop. I'm going to dig this gummy glue out. Look at it. It's horrible. All right. Right here, I guess. Down in there. Down there. And yeah. Howard's at the door again. Howard's your kitty cat. Oops, what happened, Becky? I don't know. She blocked off for me a minute there. She's doing her cat herding. Cat herding, she says. Herding, H-E-R-D, not hurting. Herd, like you herd a herd of cows. Yeah. This green is almost like that. Probably put some of the pink on there. Okay. She's going to make a card first, and then she's going to do her ATCs. That's fine with me, Beth. I'll probably give this a clear coat before I cut it up because this glue is awful gummy. And then I'll add probably borders and my words. Yeah. My hands are filthy too. Yeah. Yeah, where am I going to put this one? Yeah, I think right in here. And let's see, let's put, I'm just digging out the glue here, using up what I can of it. Let's put one in here. It's awful messy, sticky. Awful messy, sticky, Becky. There we go. Let's fold this a little so I can find it the next time. And then I want to use this pink one, I think. Put that pink down in here. And I'm just using the end of my glue stick. My phone keeps blinking on me. It's losing juice. My phone it says it's charging, but it's down at 65%. It's using it faster than it's putting it in. That's because I'm on YouTube. Let's put one in here. Like that. And let's do one in here. One in here. I guess like that. Should have went the other way, I guess, but yeah. We're getting a bonus. We're getting a bonus. Yay. No. Up here, I think. I'm just about out of glue. I'm going to do this until I run out of glue. Ew, it's sticking to my hand. Let's put one up in here. Howard's knocking on our door. Howard's her cat. Let me out, please. Let me out, Becky. There we go. I gotta tear this. There we go. Oh, my hand. There we go. I still got a little paste left. Where am I going to put these? Maybe right here. I'll do one. Let's put one in there. Yeah, I guess I could put one in here. Now I could put one down in here. Yeah. One in there. And I'm going to put one in. Let's put it here. And that's the end of it. That's the end of my glue. So there we go. All right. That's all the washi tape I'm going to use. Let's put it in the drawer. Now we can throw this away. This is all done. Well, except I've been saving my empties. Oh, I won't throw it away. We'll put it in the recycle bin. Okay. Glue all over my hands. Let's put that back in the water. Now, I am going to clear coat this. And I'm going to do that next. But she said add words. I'm going to add the words after I do the clear coat. So I'm going to do clear coating now. I'm going to do my clear coating now. Let's move it. Yeah. Let's move my camera just a little. Let's move it that way. Yeah. One more. Yeah. There we go. You can kind of see my phone over there. I'm going to put my phone in the wastebasket. All right. I need to get up and go get the varnish. And we're going to varnish it because I don't want that tape to stick down there. And where did I put my varnish? I know I bought varnish the other day. I see it. Oh, my hands are horrible. My hands are horrible. Now, I just got it's interior, exterior matte water-based. Water-based means that it'll clean up with water. I think it'll dry fine. Let me scoot up to the chair. And I'm not listening to Beck while I'm doing this because, you know, she's off on making cards. I'm still working on my ATC. So this is from Hobby Lobby. It doesn't, let's see, interior, exterior varnish, 8-ounce water-based. Now, this is made by who? Hobby Lobby. This is a Hobby Lobby brand. And it cost me $9.99, which is exactly the same cost as the Liquitex. Now, Dee and others do not have a very good thing to say about Liquitex. I mean, they don't say bad things. They prefer Deco Art. Dee prefers the Deco Art. And I like the Deco Art, except for I'm not going to go to Joann's to get it. I'm done with Joann's. So I thought I'd try this Hobby Lobby brand and see how it works. Let's jab it here. I don't know what happened to my other scissors. I guess I don't need them anyway. And oh, they're here. No, yeah. Both of them, yeah, they're here. I don't know how many times I picked that strip of paper up, but all right. I don't need the scissors. I need to clean my brush. I need to clean my water. My brush has got gunk on it from glue, I think. think I've cleaned it pretty good. Okay. Alrighty. Let's put the lid back on this. And I'm going to give a little shake just because. Probably get some air bubbles in it, but. And let's just varnish this. It's a matte varnish. And I don't need a whole lot. You don't need a lot when you varnish. Ew. 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 Let's wipe this brush off at the top here. Okay. And Aunt Beck calls this clear coating. All it is a varnish. And I think it's interesting because when they conserve those old master paintings, conserve means to clean them up, repair the artwork, bring them back to their original state as much as possible. They always remove the old yellow varnish. And I wonder how yellow these are going to get if they would last 100 years. My ATC going to last me 100 years? I don't know. Now, that other varnish that I used dried really fast. So I'm hoping that this will, and I can go ahead and cut them here too. And I'm going to put, I think, Tim Holtz words on them. I feel like I need something else besides the birds, but I don't know. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's put that in the water. I'm going to dry. Of course, I've got papers hanging over the edge, but I'm good with that. Now, I know I marked these on this side, but I might draw my lines on the other side, and I really only need to draw 1 or 2 lines, because all my lines are cut. I'll have to put some glue in there on the edge where that didn't get glued down, but we can do that. I feel like this needs a flower or something. Maybe some little Tim Holtz folks. We'll see. What's that? I don't like it. The varnish dries really fast. What time is it getting to be? I've been on for almost 2 hours. We started at 2, so it should be around 4. That's 4:05. That's a pretty good deal. So it lost a lot of the underneath stuff, but it still has some of it showing through. I don't know. You saw me do them. You saw me do them. You saw me do them. I feel like using up my photo booth. Tim hosts photo booth photos on these. Maybe I will. I need 45 of them. I'll have to get some more. When I go to Hobby Lobby, which I plan to do tomorrow, pretty dry, getting pretty dry already. It's a little damp. It's a little damp, but I can work with it being damp. I can work with it being damp. And wherever some of the birds might get cut off, I hate to cut them off in bad places, but wherever they get cut off is where they're going to get cut off. And I'll try to put a photo booth or a embellishment on it. I'm not going to worry about cutting them to make sense. Let's put a little glue on this down here. It's bothering me. I'll just get my finger in it. Just a little glue on my finger there. It's hard to do this when you're reaching way across to the corner and you're trying to hurry. Oh, I got to clean things. Yeah, I'm afraid my name might be mud if I get too messy. All right, so what I want to do is flip this over, and yeah, it's going to have some marks on the back. But now let's see. Yeah, this is the bottom. So what I want to do is measure again with my ruler. This is the bottom. So with my ruler and my pen, I want to go over 2.5 inches, but I only have to go maybe to 10.5. Is it 10.5? Yeah, because we're just going to cut it so that I can trim it. So there's 3.5, 7, 8, 9, 10.5 there. And three and a half, 7, and 10.5. And I'm going to trim it here. And that will leave, yeah, then I'll come down this way. Let me cut this let me draw a line here. I'll trim this one. This one will fit in my trimmer this way. And let's see, I better mark here and here because I know that's where I want the 3.5 to end. And then this way, I want to come down to 7, to 7, about to 7 there. It's kind of hard to tell. And 7. I might have to do this one again. Come on. Well, it's pretty even. Right about in there. Right about there. It doesn't look right to me. 7 there. About like that. We're going to cut it here. but we're still going to have that 3.5, 7. Yeah. 3.5, 7, 10.5. Yeah. All right. So I have to do this part with my hands. Let me get my cutting board out. Put it underneath. Yep. And my ruler again. Let's just line this up the best I can with 8.5 and 8.5. It's hard to get a hold of it there. Come on. 8.5 and 8.5. Right there. I need my ruler. I need my cutting blade. And go slow. That's it. The only advice I have for you when you do this is just go slow. Go slow and you'll be okay. Once you're past your fingers, you can relax a little more. Yeah, it's going off of the track here. Come on. Did I get it? I did. Look at that. Got a little off in there. I'll probably keep that one. And then I want to cut it this way. Now I know, let's mark 2 1/2 that way, 2 1/2 that way. And yeah, it might show up on the back. I'll paint it out or something. But I have to remember that for my 2 1/2 that way. All right, now I have to cut it here. It's not quite as hard. And I only do that so it'll fit in my trimmer. And then the rest I cut with my trimmer. And there we go. Now, we can put the ruler away. Yeah, we'll just get out the old scissors. And let's trim off some of this. We can use it in our art journal, maybe on our ATCs. There. I'll cut that off. There. Now, let me write down here in the margin 2.5, 1/2 that way. So I know. Otherwise, I get kind of confused when I start cutting them with my, trimming them with my trimmer. And I'm just kind of tearing off the excess here, a little excess up at the top here. I don't know. Come on, cut. Alrighty. Now one of these sides has a long side to it. I don't know which one it is. Oof. This comes down here. So I think this is the long side over here. It is. So let me mark L over here so I know. L and L, which means I've got a long side there. That, yeah, I know what I mean. All right, now I need to get out my trimmer. I'm pretty happy with these. I'm pretty happy. We'll see how they trim up. They're a little damp. And my trimmer is over here. Yep. There went all the other ATCs that I'm getting ready to send out. All over the floor, they have dragonflies on them. Yep. I have to stop and pick them up because I'll run over them if I don't. All right. So now I want to cut. And I don't know where Aunt Beck is or what she's doing. I'm still listening to her if she's still live because my video's playing. I just don't have my ears on. So this is the bottom here. So I'm kind of cut 3.5, 3.5, 3.5, 2.5 this way. So let's go at 3.5 this way. That's right, Mary. That's right. 3.5. And I'll probably put this with the other ATCs that I made and just make a little booklet of them and send them out. Becky said she's going to send hers out at random. I probably will too. Oh, now see, I'm chopping off the birds here and they'll just get the tail there. And it's chopping off this bird. So I'll probably use the flower or something. I'm running out of flowers. I'll have to use some sort of a Tim Holtz stuff. Did I cut that at 3.5? I hope. I must have. 3.5. But I'm not going to sit here and determine whether I'm cutting off the bird's head or not. If it doesn't look right, I'll fix it in the end. Maybe put more tissue on it, another bird on it. I could do that. They're not too bad so far. Oh, phone's ringing. Let's see if I can mute. I think I muted them out. We get those weird calls. All right, 2.5 this way. So 2.5. See, I'm just going to get the tail of the bird. So I think what I'm going to do, I'll probably come in and put another bird or something on here. And this one's okay because it's getting the head. Did I get that at 2.5? Yes. Yeah, 2.5. Some of these are going to look good, and some of them I'm going to have to make them look good. 2.5. See, this one just has a nest on it, but it's kind of cool anyway. That one just has the nest on it. That's kind of cool. And 2.5 this way. And it has a little bit of overhaul. I'm good with that. And 2.5. Most of them are going to look pretty good, I think. And 2.5. Some of them don't have anything on it, but that's okay too. And 2.5. That little bird's just right at the bottom. Shall I zoom in one now? Let's zoom in one. There you go. Two and a half. Now this one, yep, he's going to be right on the edge. Right on the edge. Yep, I'm liking that. Ooh, that was only at 2. Well, that was a boo-boo. I'll make a tag or something out of him. That was a boo-boo. Now this one's not quite. I wonder if I go this way. 2.5. This way. No. Let's see if I cut off a 1/2 inch. And at 2.5 would be there. 1/2 inch. Let's cut off a 1/2 inch here and see what I wind up with. Cut off some of this stuff. And 2.5 this way. I may not get 45 because if I can, I want to make them look decent. That's cool. And 2.5. No, this one has the tail of the bird on it. I'll have to repair some of these. I can't put a headless bird on there. 2.5. I'll get out that tissue paper and put a bird on there, collage a bird on it in the right position. And 2.5. This one's not bad. I'll put a little something there. Okay, what's this one like? Two and a half. See, that needs a bird too. This one's okay. 2.5. No, I'm not liking that. Let's cut it this way. 2.5. And this is much better. 2.5. I like that. Yeah, I get lots of choices here. that's not a choice. Let's cut off a little. A 1/4 inch. And at 2.5 would be there. Maybe a little over a 1/4. 1/2. Yeah. Let's cut off a 1/2 inch there. And 2.5. If I can, I'll make them look decent. And 2 1/2. He's kind of peeking out the edge. 2.5. And just a little trim off of that. 2.5. Oh, but there's more. Oh, but there's more. Okay. So this one comes 2.5 this way. 2 1/2. And yep, 2 1/2. Two 1/2. 2 1/2. Oh, this is good. This is good. 2.5. Got the little long. See, I said long. I meant there was long in there. All right, this is good. Now let's see what's going to happen here, though. 3.5. See, I'm going to get that little bird's. I'm going to have to. This is another one over here that I'm going to have to. Well, you can't really tell much. I could put a figure on there or something. This one's good. This one will be fine. 3.5. I'll certainly have a lot of ATCs. I can't keep up with myself. I can't keep up with myself on these with the mailings. That's the problem. Three and a half. But I love doing the big sheets. I really do love doing the big sheets like this. It's fun to have them. All right, this one might get a little low here, but I'll still have them. I'll still have it. That. See, you can't tell that that's the tail. It looks like a leaf. And he's peeking out, and he's good there. I'm happy with that. All right, we still got more. We've still got more. So, long is here. So I can cut it this way if I want, at 2.5. All right, 2.5. 2 1/2. Oops, that one got a little, and two and a half. Now, I don't think I'll finish these. I think I'll finish cutting them. And tomorrow I want to finish up my little, or work on my little Defy project. So I may not get these done till later this weekend. Tomorrow's Thursday. I might not get working on these till Friday. Maybe even Friday night, late Friday night. Maybe I'll do a marathon again. We'll see. But I'll have them. I'll have them. So be patient with me. I'll probably go in. What I'll probably do is go in and finish some of them. And boy, that bird's just going to get his head on there. Enough to send out with the ones where I'm sending out the other ones that I said I'd send out if you requested me. And I've got maybe 6 or 7 of those. Ooh, I don't like that. Let's cut it this way. Maybe, let's see. How can I do that? Let's cut this off here. Half of an inch. How many inches? This is 7 inches though, so let's cut it off there. And at 3.5. That's better. That's better. That way he's just peeking over the nest, and this one I'll have to fix. But see, I have scrap stuff like this that I can put I could even put that bird right there, and that would look good. So I'll go in and fix these others that don't have much on them. This one doesn't have any birds on it. So I'll probably figure out how many I need to do. I think there's maybe be 6 or 7, maybe at the most 10. And maybe I'll finish those up so I can send them out with the other ATCs of people who requested ATCs, my little girls. And then when I finish up the other, I'll just send them out at random. It'll be a happy mail. I think that's what I'll do. I see gold on the edge here. I see gold paint on the edge on these. After I'm going to do more to them. I'll pick out the best ones. 3.5. And finish those up. And then the others I'll just have to send whenever. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's an awful lot of ATCs here. And 3.5. And 3.5. One more. One more. Let's go ahead and do it. And yeah, I think I'm going to get most of that bird on there. Kind of cute in its own way. It's got a line going across it for tape. And this one's not bad. This one's not bad. There we go. All righty. So let's see what I have. Let's zoom in one so you can see better. All right. Let's turn it this way. And yeah, let's turn it this way. And what are you seeing? You're seeing this arch. Let's move the camera. All right, that's good. All right, if I put my pieces here. Now there's no bird on here. Whoops, down a little. Okay, right there. There's no bird on here. It's just a bird nest. So I'm going to put in on a separate one. This is kind of okay. There's tail bird there. These are ones over here that I need to work more on. And these up here are ones that just have little heads peeking out. Now this one I feel like is good. I feel like I could send that out, maybe put a little something there and a word up here. And I think I'm going to outline them with gold. So there's one. This one's good. This one's good. This one's good. This is just doesn't have anything, nothing. I'm going to put this with even though it's got a good bird, I'd do something with that up there. And I think I could use that. I can use that. That's just a blank. These are birds peeking out. That's a blank. Now I like this one, but I think I need to do something up in there. So I'm going to put it up there. This is a good one. See the birds sitting there. I think this one is good. That one is a sort of a blank. Another blank. When I say blank, I mean that there's no bird on it. Some of these just have little birds peeking out. Now I could almost use that one. I'm going to put it in the use. Here's a blank. Here's one I can use. See, I get a lot of choices here. They really didn't turn out bad. This one, look at the and this one. See, I would never send out something like that. But this one I would. That's a good one. This one, the bird's just sitting down at the end. If I put a photo up in there, like a little Tim Holtz photo, that would go nice on there. This is a blank. That's good. That's good. That just has a nest on it. I could use that one. That just has a bird peeking out, and that just has a tail. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 that I need to fix the partial birds. 11. Of the ones that are blanks, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when I blanks, I mean they don't have birds. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blanks that I could do anything with. They're just background. 16 of them. 16 and 11 are what? 27. So let's see how many I got that I can actually use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 and 27 are what? 40, 42? So it didn't quite make 45 this time because of the way I cut them. But that's okay. I've got enough. So what did I say? 16 of these. So I probably got about 10 that I'm going to convert to send out with the people who requested the little girl ones. And I'll just put these on the other side. I'll make a little pocket holder. So I'll be working on these. These I'm just going to hold for some time. I'll just have some extra ones for now. So that's where I am on this. So Becky, I really enjoyed doing these. Lots and lots of fun. Let me just put them out here. Maybe I'll just put them out on my desk. Lots and lots of fun. Now I'm thinking I'm going to put either photo booth photos and words or the small Tim Holtz Little People paper doll, Tim Holtz ephemera on these. And then I'll use the Tim Holtz little journaling words. And this, of course, is Tim Holtz tissue paper on here. There is all the background that I did there, though, too. I guess we need to turn him over a little. Where is he? He's up here. Move him down, Mary. Or let's go out one. There. I'm very happy with them. Very, very happy with them. One more. Yeah. Move it over a little. I'm just setting it up for a thumbnail. I'm just setting it up for a thumbnail. Look at my hands. So I always enjoy doing the Dirty Dozens with Aunt Beck. If she doesn't do, she was talking about doing more sewing, which I'm fine with. I understand where she's going, where she's coming from. I don't want her to get bored, but I might do more Dirty Dozen on my own stream in that case. There we go. There we go. There we go. How's that? Oh, this needs to be over this way a little more. Okay. Well, we'll just play with them until we get them how we want them. How is that? That's better. Now, move your page down. I can do that too, I think. Maybe over a little bit more. Over a little bit more. Down. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I had fun doing these. I hope you enjoyed watching it or sliding through it, doing whatever you do when you watch my streams. I don't expect you to watch 2.5 hours of everything. They're not finished. I'm going to put a journal spot on them. I think I'm going to outline them in gold with gold paint. And either gold or black, and it'll probably be gold. And put a ephemera piece on it. Probably a paper doll or a flower or a butterfly. I'm running out of flowers and butterflies. It might be some other type of Tim Holtz ephemera on it. So thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next page. Bye for now.